What if you could keep your aging parents close enough to help them every day, but give them enough privacy that nobody feels like they're stepping on each other's toes? What if your adult kids could live at home while saving money without anyone feeling cramped? Today I'm revealing the smartest housing solution for families in 2025: multi-generational barndominiums with in-law suites. These aren't your grandmother's mother-in-law apartments. We're talking about fully self-contained living spaces that give everyone independence while keeping the family together. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this might be the perfect solution for your family. But first, if you're interested in alternative housing solutions that actually make sense for real families, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Drop a comment telling me if you'd consider multi-generational living. Now let's dive in. Is a multi-generational barndominium with in-law suite? Let's get clear on what we're actually talking about. A multi-generational barndominium with an in-law suite is a single structure that houses multiple generations of a family, each with their own private living space. The in-law suite, also called a mother-in-law suite, granny flat, or nanny flat, is a completely self-contained apartment within the larger home. These aren't just spare bedrooms with a bathroom. We're talking about fully functional, independent living spaces. A proper in-law suite includes a private bedroom with its own full bathroom, a complete kitchen or at minimum a kitchenette, laundry facilities either in unit or dedicated access, a living area for relaxation and entertainment, and critically, a separate entrance so your family members aren't walking through your main house to get home. The brilliance of doing this in a barndominium format is the open floor plan flexibility. Because barndominiums don't require load-bearing interior walls, you can configure spaces however your family needs. Want the in-law suite on the opposite end of the house for maximum privacy? Easy. Need it adjacent to the main living area for convenient access? No problem. Want a suite above the garage? Absolutely doable. Why is this the smartest family housing solution? Let me give you the honest reality. The cost savings alone make this worth considering. Building two separate homes for your family and your parents would cost anywhere from $300,000 to $800,000 depending on your market. Building one multi-generational barndominium costs $230,000 to $450,000 on average. You're saving $50,000 to $350,000 by integrating everything under one roof. You're also sharing land costs, foundation costs, utility connections, driveways, and septic or sewer systems. One well instead of two. One septic system instead of two. One driveway. One property tax bill. The financial efficiency is massive. The convenience factor is life-changing. If you're caring for aging parents, being right there means you can check on them multiple times daily without driving across town. Help with medications, appointments, meals, or emergencies becomes effortless. For parents with adult children still at home, everyone gets real privacy and independence, reducing family tension dramatically. The property value impact is significant. Homes with in-law suites typically see property value increases of 20 to 25%. When you eventually sell, you're appealing to a much broader buyer pool, including multi-generational families, buyers looking for rental income potential, or families wanting guest accommodations. The flexibility for life changes is unbeatable. Right now you might need it for aging parents. In 5 years, maybe it becomes a home office and guest suite. 10 years from now, perhaps your adult child moves back in temporarily. 20 years from now, maybe you move into the suite and let your kids take over the main house. The space adapts as your family evolves. Real layout options and floor plans. Let's talk specific designs because this is where it gets exciting. The split wing layout is the most popular option. The main house occupies one side with bedrooms, kitchen, and living areas. The in-law suite sits on the opposite side. The garage or a shared utility space sits in the middle, creating physical separation and noise buffering. This gives maximum privacy while keeping everyone under one roof. Popular configurations include the Freedom Plan with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in the main house, plus a complete 1-bedroom in-law suite with kitchen, laundry, and living room totaling about 2,500 square feet. The Outlaws Plan features 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in the main house, plus a 1-bedroom suite with kitchen, bathroom, laundry, and office totaling around 3,200 square feet. Large luxury builds offer 3 to 4 bedrooms in the main house, plus a 2-bedroom in-law suite with full amenities, often exceeding 4,000 square feet. The garage buffer design is genius for privacy. The in-law suite sits above or beside a 2 to 3 car garage. The garage creates physical and acoustic separation between living spaces. Your in-laws can come and go through the garage area without entering your main living space. This works beautifully for families who want closeness but also clear boundaries. Dual master suite layouts are perfect when both generations are equally active. 2 full master bedrooms with private bathrooms, both with similar size and amenities, separate entrances or private patio access for each suite, and shared common areas like kitchen and living room when desired. This works great for aging parents who are still independent or for adult children who need their own space. Essential features for successful multi-gen living. Here's what actually makes these work. You absolutely need ADA-compliant design if aging parents will live there. All in-law suite floor plans should include 36-inch wide doorways throughout for wheelchair or walker access, 0 threshold entries eliminating steps, hallways wide enough for mobility aids, bathrooms designed with grab bars and walk-in showers, and thoughtful placement of light switches and outlets at accessible heights. Acoustic separation is non-negotiable. You need quality insulation between living spaces, especially in ceilings and shared walls. Solid core doors rather than hollow core. Sound dampening materials in walls. Separate HVAC zones so you're not sharing temperature control. Nobody wants to hear every conversation, TV show, or daily routine from the other living space. The separate entrance is absolutely critical. This isn't optional. Your family members need to be able to come home, leave for work, have guests over, and live their lives without walking through your main house. It provides psychological independence, even though you're sharing a building. It also helps with safety and emergency egress. Essential features for successful multi-gen living. Here's what actually makes these work. You absolutely need ADA-compliant design if aging parents will live there. All in-law suite floor plans should include 36-inch wide doorways throughout for wheelchair or walker access, 0 threshold entries eliminating steps, hallways wide enough for mobility aids, bathrooms designed with grab bars and walk-in showers, and thoughtful placement of light switches and outlets at accessible heights. Acoustic separation is non-negotiable. You need quality insulation between living spaces, especially in ceilings and shared walls. Solid core doors rather than hollow core. Sound dampening materials in walls. Separate HVAC zones so that you're not sharing temperature control. Nobody wants to hear every conversation, TV show, or daily routine from the other living space. The separate entrance is absolutely critical. This isn't optional. Your family members need to be able to come home, leave for work, have guests over, and live their lives without walking through your main house. It provides psychological independence, even though you're sharing a building. It also helps with safety and emergency egress. Honest cost breakdown. Let's talk real numbers for 2025. A multi-generational barndominium with in-law suite costs $65 to $160 per square foot on average, with luxury builds reaching $225 to $350 per square foot for turnkey construction. For a 2,500 square foot barndominium with 1,800 square feet of main living space and a 700 square foot in-law suite, expect shell costs of $50,000 to $80,000 for the basic structure and frame. Foundation runs $15,000 to $35,000 depending on site conditions. Main house finishing at 1,800 square feet costs $144,000 to $216,000 at $80 to $120 per square foot. In-law suite finishing at 700 square feet costs $56,000 to $84,000 at the same rate. Additional costs including permits, utilities, driveway, and landscaping add $30,000 to $50,000. Total turnkey cost runs $295,000 to $465,000 for a quality 2,500 square foot build. That's $118 to $186 per square foot, which is competitive with or cheaper than traditional construction. Compare this to building 2 separate structures. A 1,800 square foot house costs $270,000 to $540,000, and a 700 square foot ADU or cottage costs $105,000 to $175,000. Total for separate structures runs $375,000 to $715,000. You're saving $80,000 to $250,000 with the integrated barndominium design. Who is this perfect for? This layout is ideal for families caring for aging parents who want to age in place, adult children saving money while maintaining independence, multi-generational families from cultures where living together is traditional, families providing childcare support where grandparents help with grandkids, anyone planning for their own future aging needs, or buyers wanting income potential from renting the suite. This might not work if you're in areas with strict zoning against accessory dwelling units. Your family dynamics include serious conflict or boundary issues. You need absolute silence and separation, or you're in suburban neighborhoods where this style isn't accepted. Avoiding common mistakes. The biggest mistake people make is undersizing the in-law suite. Don't just add a bedroom and bathroom and call it done. Your family members need a real kitchen with full-size appliances, real storage and closet space, and enough square footage to actually live comfortably. Minimum 600 square feet, ideally 800 to 1,000 square feet for true independence. Another mistake is neglecting separate utilities and controls. Each living space should have its own thermostat, electrical panel with capacity for their needs, and utility metering if you're splitting costs. This prevents conflicts and makes everything fair. Don't skip the separate entrance. I can't stress this enough. The psychological and practical value of independent access is enormous. It's worth the extra construction cost. Multi-generational barndominiums with in-law suites represent one of the smartest housing solutions available in 2025. You're getting massive cost savings, incredible convenience, property value increases, and flexibility for changing family needs. Yes, this requires thoughtful planning and good communication with your family about expectations. Yes, you need proper design with separate entrances, soundproofing, and adequate space. But when done right, this creates a living situation where families can support each other daily while still maintaining independence and privacy. The barndominium format makes this even better because the construction is typically 30 to 40% cheaper than traditional building. The open floor plan allows perfect customization, and you can build faster than conventional construction. If your family is spread across multiple homes right now, and you're constantly driving back and forth to help each other, this could dramatically improve your quality of life while saving you serious money. So here's my question for you. Would you consider multi-generational living? What concerns do you have? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video valuable, smash that like button and share it with anyone considering building a home for their family. Subscribe for more honest content about alternative housing that actually works for real families. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.